Oh no. Well, hello everybody. It's Tiny Turtle. It's 8 p.m. It's time for us to return to Sarendy, Crown of Kings. I meant to start the stream here, but starting a stream on this window here causes the game to crash. So, oops. We already decided which nation we're going to be. Jutland. No armor mode because there will be bugs and we're going to want to reload out of them, otherwise they'll kill us. I'm going to dive right in. Wasting no time. We've seen this. We're about 3 to 4. Well, we were a few turns in. When we had to restart on kind of bugs. So let's see what kind of random armies we were given this time. An army that can actually. Sorry. They can actually attack. Another army. Hi, Twilight. Alright, okay. So first of all, we should gather our capable fighters. By the way, I'm sorry about the noise being in the background. My sister just came to visit from Denmark. So there's a little bit of a family gathering outside. Which is all good. Just letting you guys know that's going to be a little bit of noise, but, you know. It's the good kind of noise. At least, in my humble opinion. But also my throat is a little bit unhappy. But we'll make it. We'll make it. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna bring our... Okay, so all these guys here, these are coast guards, and they are all garrisons. They cannot attack enemy provinces, and if we attack a province through from the sea with the garrison gets deleted. So we don't want to do that. Instead, we're gonna have 2 armies for this plan. Our plan is still to wait until Kaland gets pulled into war against anyone, really, and then we're gonna just descend upon them like vultures, and we're gonna take Gukli. We're always gonna want to take Balak and Rentworth as soon as possible, if at all possible, because the fortresses there will make it much easier for us to hold the territory. In the eastern fields, we have a pretty sizable army of coast guards. A full one now, actually. And there we go. It's a pretty sizable army. It's going to be reinforced. Well, actually, we're going to bring these down. These guys are going to be part of the... Are going to be the ones that follow our main attack. In preparation for this main attack, we're going to want a few more dues. Right now, we're making 2,081 per turn, I believe. 2,343. Okay, excellent. That's even better. We're going to want to bring some more dudes for this. I think the Thanes are the best option. The Berserkers are better, but they are very expensive, aren't they? They heal faster too. Better discipline, greater initiative. They're actually super good. However, the Thanes are mariners. Load aboard a naval transport ignores damage from any source. Fantastic, we actually need. Oh, well, that's right. They need beer. And we don't have enough beer for any more of them. We can afford a couple. We can afford a couple Sherpos. Those are really good. But we're going to be kind of lacking in melee power. So we're going to have to be very careful with our tactics. But when we bring on our garrisons to actually... We generally just need to take the coast. Once we make landfall, we can bring in the garrison, and they can actually be our mainstay melee infantry. I'm going to end the turn now. Arcel, Mirmond, Evangard, Bruska. There shouldn't be any wars. Not yet. How are they doing? Very unhappy with us. Well, that's fair. We are greedily eyeing their provinces. Speaking of which, we don't really want coast guards anymore. Not at this point. So the question is, should we be selling the fish? Sending it away? I think I should wait there. You guys can go to sea and wait there. Sloops, yep. We want some wool. Now, who trades in wool? Can I just thank you? Let's see. Wool is... Where's wool? This isn't wool, this is finance. This is wool, there we go. Odenheim, Ravengard, Dunmar, and ooh, soy. They got a couple of wool. You get a little bit of fish. And, 1 coin. Snickerf asks, what does this remind me of Crusader Kings? Because, well, I mean, you have the whole map thing going on. I think that's honestly all these two games have in common are the provinces and all that. How long will it take actually? 1 turn, excellent. So we'll know next turn. Another thing that we may want to do is actually spend an agent to spy on Colin, but I don't think we actually need that. So we're gonna end the turn against Rebel North outside. Mordoba, the Iron Barony, bunch of works. A navigator, abso-fucking-lutely, I'm getting a navigator. Modify then. You only have 1 wool left? That's fine. You give us the wool for 1 fish instead. We can trade another agent free, he can go immediately. Horse Fair and Greenford. And get a couple of units. All ready to fight and die, if need be. So here's an army now. We got 3, what, 8 more slots. Those slots we can actually fill up though. We can get berserkers, they're nice. We don't really need a lot more short bows. In fact, they're gonna be, I don't know. I don't know, we're gonna be having a lot of dudes. Berserkers, short bows. That's 2 short bows already. It's a lot of short bows actually. Having a lot more than that. Well, it's better than not having short bows, I guess, so. I'll take 4 more? Sure. But no more than that. That's enough. Mirmont and Illidan have a non-aggression pact. Come on, you motherfucker! What are you doing? You worthless savages, alright? Odenheim. You're gonna have to go to Odenheim for this. We need wool. Wool. Really? But you won't give me wool. Fuckers, alright? Who else then? Ravengard. 4 wool? That's quite... It's a bit too much, but... If you offer them 2 fish and 1 coin, they will feel like we're actually paying them more than they're getting. And then we're getting, rather. And, send the offer. It will take 5 turns for them to reach Ravengard, and for a good reason. It's all the way down here. And I'm not really sure how the game calculates distances, if it's just straight between capitals, or along the land, or if it's the amount of kingdoms in the way, or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that could be it. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's Ravengard. Or it could just be, just having to go all the way around here into the port. Either way, it's a long journey. colony is still peaceful, at least for now. But that won't last. Peace never lasts for poor Colland. But it's not going to be happening so quickly that we can't wait for our archers next turn. Oh yeah, we just get where we are. Well, we don't have enough beer, right? We only get 1 beer per turn. Which means we can recruit every other turn. It also means that our soldiers are incredibly valuable and we cannot afford to just throw them away. This is a big deal in this game. Keeping your soldiers alive. Anything but Colland? No? Turn 4? It's very boring. However, we have enough money to increase our economy in Aldenheim, so I'm going to do that. Bring it to 750. This turn's going to bring us 150 more gold pieces per turn, at least. So we end the turn again. We should actually look at our magic. I never look at Yedlin's magic. Healing touch is really good. Enforced march. Reset all move points in the memory. That is amazing. A Thunderbolt, Stormfront, Fort. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Winter Wind, script the battlefield. Ooh, that's good. Anti-cavalry. Sea Storm. Oh, that's amazing. Fog of War. Oh, this is great. Ooh, Curse. Hurricane. We should put in just a couple of points. Was that 2%? That's 62? Yeah. Well, a little bit more. There we go. There, 5%. That's 155. Okay. So these guys are ready. And we have almost a full army here. But it's full enough. We're just gonna let them just hang out. Alright, good night, Shattercraft. So we're just gonna chill out over here. We can look at their units because we have a scout. And all their coastal provinces are pretty ripe for us to take. Okay, so here's something that's would be very risky. Wallach has only 3 men. 2 footmen and I believe, what is this? Some sort of spearman. But it has 2 forts. We can take the province without taking the forts. If we manage to land before when the province is empty, we can take the forts for ourselves. If there's nobody in the province, the forts are considered empty. But we can also attack while these 3 guys are here, and just as long as we can manage to capture all of the victory points on the map, we can actually come out victorious. It's actually something that's worth considering. But we're not going to be doing that just yet. Colland is still at peace. Iron Barony and who? By the way, early access, there's going to be bugs. Like UI bugs and graphical bugs and missing units bugs and deleted unit bugs and all kinds of wonderful bugs. Oh shit, I actually forgot. Oops. End turn. As it is, we're not really worried about anything. Dunmar and Corvillard are at war. Summer Haze. Colland and Odenheim are at war. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Bring up these guys down here. Odenheim is this right here, and they only have 1 province that actually bordered each other. So let's hope that they actually shift a dramatic amount of soldiers to the west. Either way, next turn looks like it's gonna be our time to strike. The garrison of the oh, hello, Blade Girl, man, thank you. We got the Coast Guard here. And they're going to be following after these guys, because again, the Coast Guard cannot actually attack, they can only defend. So these guys do actually take it. These guys will follow and hold it. And I can't help it, this game feels really cool to play. Let's say let's take 4. Oh, you're full. Right, okay. I'm gonna take an entire row. 1 extra. How does that look? Just about even. 1 fort, 1 fort. Excellent. Alright, next turn. Let's watch. Come on, Kalan. Whoa. Kalan did nothing. Footmen, slingers. They got more men on the coastline. Well, there's no rush, I guess. Can actually pull these guys back just a bit. We'll still have plenty of movement to actually be able to attack them either way. But let's see if that makes them feel any safer. You need one guy. Can't stand to see that. We need one more guy. Coast Guard. Actually, we should probably be building things as well. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully we're going to be getting rules soon as well. Oh, actually, before going further, art. The Baruian Empire has art. 10! Nice! I don't need that much, but I will take 4 art, and you will take 4 fish. And a coin. A lump sum of 1 coin. Ooh, art is good. Art and what? Brunhild. I really want her. 2 bits of iron. And iron is actually surprisingly hard to get, even though it's produced quite a bit in this world. Everybody actually wants it, and everybody uses it. However, the Iron Barony, the orcs of the Iron Barony, are very likely to be willing to trade with us, but they're just gonna wait to wait 1 turn. Okay, excellent. 1 turn. Vermont. Alright, they're shifting. Yes! Oh, yes! Okay, I got what I wanted. Borgar, we're safe from that. Preventer, safe from that as well. Okay, let's see. There you go, little fella. What do you have left here? 4, 2, 2. My army. I feel pretty confident in my ability to take this and the victory points. That combined, these 2 forts combined with my garrison will mean that I can hold this almost indefinitely. Yeah, that sounds really good to me. Oh, hey, they attacked. So that asks, so your enemy started war now. Well, one of my enemies is. One of them isn't really an enemy, but they are at war, and they are shifting their soldiers to the west. We can see they have a concentration there. I'm just debating, do I want to attack right now? Because they haven't really shown any real weakness over here. But Bolek is just so tempting. 1 more turn. I'm going to give it 1 more turn. And if I don't see a dramatic change, I'm just going in. Move. Also, by the way, we are doing this Armin mode. Like, I'm not gonna load the game because I fucked up. The only reason for me to ever load the game was because of some bug actually fucking us over. Excuse me? Footman. Really? Really? Now that I don't like. You two go up there. guys to go up. Go here. And another 2 from you guys. Over here. I've got 2 Thanes. I think the best idea is to put them here. Because this is the one that... This is the province that's the most vulnerable to enemy shenanigans. 2 more. 2 more over here. So, here's the thing. I'm not putting down 2 guys in every coastal province because I see 1 guy with the enemy at a coastal province. I'm doing it because when you're defending, you don't actually need to fully defeat the enemy. You just need to keep them from actually... you just need to rebuff them. You just need to hold them for long enough that they're forced to retreat for... Like, it's not the day, for like... The idea is that you're fighting them for a few days and they're gonna get exhausted and you're gonna get exhausted and the battle's gonna end. Plur Girl says, I know this is a completely wrong nationality, but I feel I must add Hakapele. Hakapele? What does that mean? And there are no big changes here. If I take this... Right, actually, I think it's better. I think this is better. But it's risky as fuck because they're gonna have the fortress. It's gonna be expensive. A lot of good people are gonna die. Well, that's war. That's war. Shit. I'm really scared to actually move my guys there, but these 2 will be able to kill this 1. Hey, it's Lottie Land. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I figured it was Finnish. Blue Girl says, sorry, it's Finnish. Got it from my grandparents. Cut them down. Ooh. Oh, yeah! I can see that. Haka, which is actually the nice landing word as well. H-A-K-K-A, which means to hack or butcher. Or rather, cut up. And Pele is probably kind of slightly related to Ale or Aklet. So, Hakavakla, Hakapele. That's pretty good. So, I really don't want to, but I'm gonna wait 1 more turn. I'm gonna wait 1 more turn because I did realize they had guys out here, and if they land here in Aldenheim, they can actually start pillaging and they will take over the forts, and I don't want that, so 1 more turn. I didn't want to wait another turn, but I don't feel like I have a choice. Major... Ooh, Balenfort. Really? Colin, come on. Yes! Bolivian Empire. Fucking love you. I could kiss you in the mouth. But I won't, because kissing empires is weird. I'm not actually into that. You 2 up here, and now I feel safe. Oh yes, slingers and a horse archer. Oh yes, you just made this so much easier for me. All right, Balenfort, major battle here. Oh shit, you're gonna lose. Lilleborg. Uh oh. Beermont. Who to war with? Ravengard. You see, Ravengard was attacking. Rolling point. Who's Brogan her against? Feuding against? Iron Barony and Kazoth. Oh yes, Kazoth. All right, that makes sense. I think Kazoth at works. They're evil. I'm not actually sure. A new breed of orc at Risen Castle, stronger, larger, and far more terrifying. Yep, that works. And Orlington. Yeah, we don't care about Orlington. So, time to actually go to war. Wait, hold on. Just make sure this is my actual... Yeah, sure was. We're gonna invade. So for those that missed the first episode, the difference between lawful nations and rogue nations is that lawful nations actually have to follow this code of war. And the law is that you have to declare war before you go to war, and you cannot attack until the next turn. The enemy you're attacking can't actually invade you either until your next turn, because the war starts on your next turn. But it gives them a chance to prepare themselves and actually raise their armies and gather them and put up a proper defensive, and it's considered honorable. We are a rogue nation. We don't declare wars, we just arrive and we kill. And as you can see, they have 2 forts, and forts hurt a lot. They've got a huge range, they do a huge amount of damage, and they are practically invulnerable. But slingers and horseposts, we can take those guys. So, it's a naval invasion. If this province was a port province and they didn't have any armies in that port, what we could do is take the port from the sea, and there would not be a battle, and then we could actually enter, go inland from the port, meaning we could actually start our soldiers right here. But instead, we're actually going to have to invade. Now they have 2 fortresses, which I reckon are going to be here and either here or here, and 2 victory points, 3 victory points, 4 victory points. Okay. I need a minimal army to go here. Yeah, short bows will do. I will send 3 short bows here. They will take this, and then I'm going to want to go inland and take this. I'm going to want my men to come at this from 2 directions, hopefully. We'll bring a Thane. And the idea is for them to land here and go inland. What do here? Short bows, short bows, short bows, short bows, and short bows. So many short bows. Okay, I need berserkers. So a berserker over here, and a raven keeper. Actually, no, 2 berserkers, 3 short bows. These will be responsible for actually landing here, killing the guys here, and taking the city, and then driving inwards away from the fortress. And then these guys. Fuck, just a raven keeper? Alright, replace. We'll bring a berserker here, and oops. 3 short bows. 4 short bows. Bring another short bow here. This is going to be... It's going to be a tough fight. Ability and +1 move for the remainder of a turn. This is what he wants. A bit of war. I was correct. The fortresses are here and here, which means that this city here is going to be hard fought for. Now let's bring our guys over here. And over here. And over here. So, how do I actually disembark? Now I'm thinking about it. Wait, Raider? Attack army against initiative +3/+3/+3 attack this initiative. Oh! Ooh. Okay. So this, alright, so this attack was going to be dropping. Oh, that's not great. Oh wait, this is considered a raid? This isn't a raid, this is a conquest. Here we go. Everybody goes in. Everybody fights, nobody quits. Longship attacks. Attack again. And again. Attack in melee. And the slingers are destroyed. Excellent. That is very rapid progress. Berserkers here. Oh, well, never mind. Go back. Go all the way down. Keep forgetting that they can actually throw their weapons. For a good bit of damage. More damage. Now we're just going to want to Nope, misclick. You want to land these guys. Hoping that I can, because I've never actually done a naval attack. Flirt Girl says, as a opposed naval landing against fortifications. I'm playing enough Heart of Iron to know where this is going. Ouch. Yeah, this can be very dangerous, but we don't actually need to take the castles. We can actually go around them. Okay. Everybody got bonus movements. There we go. Our men are in. And get a shoot of this turd. Get in there. Can you shoot? Nope. Not bad. And we can shoot at the tower, I guess. But won't actually do anything. We can land here. Oh shit. We'll go down there. And we can land. We'll go deeper in that. There's no harm in that. But basically, the Vikings have arrived. Now all we need is this. We can get that in no time at all. So you played Hearts of Iron? Because we can love Hearts of Iron. Enter. Enter. But now we're gonna start taking damage. Look at the fortresses. Charge, no problem. Bam! That hurts, and that hurts. Ooh. Short bows, alright. They are the guys that I can lose the most of without being too heartbroken. I just get the fuck away from the fortresses as far as we can. He's out of range. Can we kill him? Well, it's gonna be the Berserkers to do. Didn't even need to capture all the cities. Oh, start with the clap. Fuck. I forget how loud that is. Alright, that was amazing. So, here's the thing. We are now occupying Bolek, but you can see it's still a part of their nation. This is because their economy is still 3 points. What's going to happen is that every single turn that we remain in Bolek, Bolek is going to lose 1 point of economy. Once it hits 0, it's going to flip. Anybody that's on a province with 0 economy owns it. But after that, it's not actually going to get repaired. It's never going to go naturally back up. We need to rebuild it. So taking lands is actually not only slow, but expensive. Which is realistic, and I like it. And now we got a full army here. You can see that these guys are kind of beat up, and these guys are taking a little bit of a slight wound, but they will be healing up really quickly. Now, besides that, we do have a couple of slingers and footmen out there. And I would love to kill them, but I don't think I can. I don't have a navy. Oh yeah, there's one of the things that's actually very interesting about Jutland. Jutland doesn't get a navy. And I mean, you might say, look, obviously they have a navy, look at them. But these are just transport ships. If you actually go into their recruitment screen and we look at the naval, we don't have any ships that are purely naval. We don't have anything like that. We only have longboats. Like the Vikings. We are not a nation of naval battles. We are a nation of warriors. But we are a nation of warriors that happens to have an excellent range of mobility on the sea. Speaking of which, Brunhild. Oh yeah, we're still actually... Isn't our guy still on the way to, Wait, no? Shit. Did those fuckers deny me? Alright, that's fine. 3 more turns, I can do it again. I can try somebody else. So now we end the turn, and we're going to see what happens. Now here's something scary. We are now at war. And all the other nations know that we are at war. And that makes it far more likely for other nations that might consider to go to war against us to actually go to war against us because we are now weakened. So Aiden will join Sun and Eve. And this is actually good news. News travels fast. It appears that Ivanhoe has just joined in an elven alliance with Sunnyve, and has further extended goodwill toward mankind. This move signals a warming of relations with mankind. Cyrsil has simultaneously been isolated, this blood war against the humans effectively contained. Cyrsil is this. It's a tiny little dark elf province, and oops, there's my headset again. It's a tiny little dark elf province. Oh fuck this! I'm just gonna get rid of it. And only on one fort, and they're completely isolated here. They're surrounded by human lands and empires. The other Elven Kingdom is over here, and I think there's they're definitely under invasion. It's Ivanhoe, who have joined Sunnyve, who rule everything north of this river. Everything south of it is Kragenwaste. And it looks like Sunnyve is being invaded as well by Palemore. But they're banded together in an alliance, but they're completely unable to help each other. If Ivanhoe, however, joins with Cyrsil, instead of better relations with humanity, the relationship with humanity just collapses, and they will join the Blood War. But they're tiny, they're few, they're not actually very scary. Vesoy is fucking scary. They didn't have an army on my borders or anything like that, so I'm pretty chill about that. Anyway, we're taking Bollock. We're surrounded by slingers, which are pathetic. And that tells me that I need to keep moving. Gukl is our target. And I want it. So I'm going to take it. It's going to be a tactical battle. As you can see, now I can position my army entirely wherever I want along the southern border. It's going to be a very simple setup. Something like... Sure, it can be odd one out. And they only have one guy to defend themselves, and he happens to be right here. For him, this war is already over. Well, unless he fucking runs. Son of a bitch. You have a ranged attack? I think you do. Oh, no! I don't want that. That's too much. Melee? Sure. This guy will come here and do loads of damage. The skull won't do anything. These guys won't do anything. Here are these guys, and everything else is just a courtesy, I guess, to actually invade with the army that I'm using, instead of just having them sit there like an insult. And I'm at the turn. This is all naval, yeah. So, end turn. Owie. You little shit. You really think it was cool? Bang. And now Gukl is ours. And the Coastal Guard arrives in Bollock to hold it. Now what we're going to want to do is just hold these two provinces. I may actually want to go for Rentworth as well and put a small occupying force there as well. Purely because there's a fortress there. How many coast guards can I buy? The answer to this is how much fish do I have, actually. And as it turns out, a lot. And they're very cheap in upkeep, so I've got no qualms about that. It's down to 2. This one's CRS 4, so it's going to take a while to bring it down. Oh, sorry. Fluid Girl says, Hearts of Iron 2 mostly, a little 3. Darkest Hour is the best. I think I'd agree. Yeah, I played a lot of Hearts of Iron when it first came out. I played a lot more of Hearts of Iron 2. Hearts of Iron 3, I just never really... I don't know, I just never really got sunk into it. It's a wonderful game, though. I love it. And here wishes to join us for 960 gold. It's an adventure! All of your disordered units are no longer disordered. For every objective you currently own, all of your units were healed for 5 life. If you currently own a landmark, units also gain +1 move. Fuck yes. Absolutely fuck yes. And I want a leader here so I can defend, so I can actually control this army. See, if you don't have an army, you don't get the choice of either tactical or automatic battles. The choice is made for you. You don't have a leader, so it's going to be an automatic. But since we have a leader, we can actually defend ourselves now. Koraz? Oh hey, look at this! The dwarves are pushing back. Tilanen? Oh dear, look at this. The elves are being crushed. They're above them, but there's not much left. The play continues in the south. We got a lot of units waiting to be deployed. Can you for them? We got space. So we end the turn again. No, wait. Oh, no, wait, it's 6,000. Right. I'm gonna end the turn again. Next turn, Bollock's gonna be ours. And just to make it clear. Holy sure Isles, really? Just to make it clear that we're here as conquerors and not as raiders. Could you? Thank you. We start building up the economy. You can imagine this as us bringing in settlers, colonists, like to well, okay. So we've taken those land, we have destroyed their economy, so we've been kicking out farmers and claiming their lands and whatnot, and the merchants have retreated because there's war going on, and an occupation. And instead, we're bringing now merchants from home. We're bringing in settlers and colonists to take over the lands that we just taken to raise their farms and have families and actually settle there. We want to keep increasing this and this until we're back up to full health. Actually, no. I'm gonna get this up to level 2. Maybe. It's actually a completely fucking worthless province. Oh my god. Good, however, should be worth quite a bit. We'll see about that. We'll see. Okay, hold on. So, we need 2 to stay behind. The rest goes to sea. Next turn, we'll be able to come here, and then we'll come down here. Yeah, when I'm ready to actually bring a garrison to hold this, I will actually take it. Sorry if you can hear that noise. Again, my sister's just visiting from Denmark. So, yeah. It's a happy thing, though. Can't complain about that. Almost at 1 point, so we're gonna get our first spell soon. And, oh! Our agents are back. And we don't have iron, do we? No. And I need iron. So, Iron Barony, again, tells me that they've got iron. Look, I don't need a lot. Give me 4. And I will give you fish. Fish beyond your wildest dreams. And 1 gold coin. There. But I don't trust them. Raven Empire was they're very responsible with their resources. So how about we offer them a lump sum of say 100 gold for 2 iron pieces? No? You want more? Pretty absolute shit. 150. 200? Really? 250. 400? 350? Alright, 400. 200 piece. Worth it. Send it. Okay, do note that after I offer a trade, it's actually removed from my stocks. The stuff I'm sending. So the idea is that my merchant is now traveling with all this fish. And won't come back. And we won't have access to it until he's back. Rather, until the enemy has decided, hey, no, alright, we don't want your fish. End the turn. It is a lot of fish. I got a lot of fish. I spent... Okay, Every single Coast Guard costs 1 fish and a little bit of money. And we just bought almost a full army of Coast Guards. Oh, Dunmar's like calm feelings toward you. Skirmish, really? This is what? Alright, sure, yeah. You think this is a good idea? Now, okay, there's one downside that I just figured out. My whole idea of using the fortresses to basically act as my defenses against the enemy. Of course, the enemy doesn't build the fortresses to defend against attacks from inland because they are inland. They're set up to defend against me. So these 2 fortresses are not going to be very useful until the enemy is deep here, like in here. And I don't intend to actually let them take any cities. So we'll just let him come and we'll kill him. This will be fine. So I'm just bring them down here to meet them. No reason not to. The slingers, the range. What is it? 2? Very good. They're not going to cross this river. I'm not actually worried about that at all. But I don't want to cross the river either. I want to give them that advantage. They can move twice? No. It's attack, range, moves. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't really matter much. We can discuss forward here as well. Except for real defense. Now, it is important to note that the Coast Guard is pretty fucking weak. But we have numbers. And they've got really shitty ranged units. We also want to have a leader that is excellent about maintaining discipline. So, attacking this guy, obviously we're going to be taking more casualties. Well, we attack again, and the odds are better. Attack again, and suddenly the odds are getting even. It's exactly what we want. This guy is injured, however, and we want to give him a chance to recuperate, so he retreats. It looks like I'm going to be crossing the river after all. I didn't want to, but seeing just how great the difference is between my men and his men, I'm going to want to do it. Okay, this guy, everyone's fine. We don't have a... Right, he heals as well. That's actually what I want. So when he gets any... We'll see how badly beat up we get next turn. Alright, stones. Cuddy. Shaken. Alright. Let's do it. Give me some healing. Nice. And we get a bonus moment because we control a totem, I guess. Oh yeah, we have totems back home. I should show this to you, actually. Fire support. Now, I think they decided to be dingholes to me. Yeah, as you can see, even the slingers give a fair fight against these guys. I just want to stop them moving so we can let our healthy units catch up. These two stay back here. I want them to be close, but not too close. I don't want them to be attacked. Because their morale is fragile at the moment, and we need to let them... Oops, so daisy. We need to let them build up. I'm not worried about losing this battle. All I'm worried about is the amount of damage you're going to do to my units. Because every unit is precious in this game. You attack, he retreats. You follow up, you attack, he retreats again. I think the best idea here is to keep pushing him. Didn't retreat this time. Now, how about we see where this guy will... Oh no! I can't fully... I want to destroy him completely. But he's dead. Destroyed. Superior numbers and tactics together win the day. And the turn again. These shields are shield walls, by the way. If you have units next to each other that can have shield walls, which I think are most of them, they get a bonus to a defense, but only on the enemy turn. It's entirely defensive. Again, we can't actually take this guys out without taking some damage of our own. These guys have a low morale, but their health is good, so they can actually fight pretty well. And they'll be destroyed next turn. Yeah, we can't encircle this guy, so we're just gonna have to take a hit and then kind of... Well, I wanted to hurt them better than that, but they are broken, they are dead. So now it's just a question of cleaning up. You haven't lost any units, which means that they will have a chance to recover and recuperate to their full strength. Well, just as long as they don't die in coming battles. Oh, he did 1 damage to me. And they're dead. We took some damage, but that will be healed over time. And Bolek remains ours. A leader with the potential for greatness has arisen in Sananiv, sorry. Under the influence of this new leader, Sananiv's economy is flourishing and their military power has grown. We expect them to become a formidable enemy or a potent ally in the coming months. Oh? Alright, okay. This is interesting here. So, an enemy unit retreating as a result of damage from this unit is instead captured and becomes a prisoner. This is incredibly powerful. As you can see, we were making enemies retreat all the time. But if they retreat, instead of losing like, I don't know, like 10% or 50% of their health and a bunch of morale, they're gone and they become our prisoners. And prisoners, I believe, can be used for trade. Like we can, well, at the end of war, we exchange prisoners. So all the prisoners they've taken go to me. All the prisoners I've taken go to them. But either way, oh, Culland offers peace. See, here's the thing. I need a promise from you. And I'm not going to give up until I have it. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. However, Bolek... No, you don't want Bolek back? Because I would have made the trade. I would have made the trade. Sadly, this means that our war is not yet over. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Now, here's something very, very happy I feel. This is now a part of our nation. This means that if I say recruit a Thane and a Thane and a Thane and a Thane, I can place them here. I can now recruit units here. And that is incredibly powerful. However, there's something to actually pay attention to. They are massing the soldiers here, and that is bad fucking news. Because I don't know if you can actually hold them back like that. Okay, what do these guys need the most? Archers and a Thane? Because the rest of these guys can definitely hold against these guys. They don't need to win, they just need to hold them back. Because we have reinforcements here. We're going to be getting more soon. So here. These guys joining, they'll be able to put up a stiff resistance. Actually, let me send just a couple here, because these guys are also very vulnerable. Oh boy! Victories do not come easy. We're gonna have to earn them. Give me a Raven Keeper as well. 2 of them. But girl says, hey, TT, is there any strategic advantage to taking that island nation first before invading Culland? Yes, actually. Our cell is our greatest threat. Not our greatest enemy, but our greatest threat. Because remember when I said that we don't have a navy, all we have is longbows to ferry our soldiers. Aracel has probably the biggest navy in the game. And it's probably just going to grow. If we actually look at here, let's see. Something here? Ranks. World, geographic, land, sea powers. Aircel. Okay, whoops. Aircel sea power is 73. Second place, Mermont with 26. So these two nations are the greatest naval nations in the world. And Aircel just completely crushes Mermont in this. If Aircel goes to war against us, we're going to war against them, they will have the power to completely lock us down. So yes, destroying Aircel, like taking Aircel and actually being able to destroy them, will give you such a massive advantage, especially because you're going to get Salt. And that getting access to Salt will let you create the Ancestral Spirit. Well, at least it gives you the primary ingredient. You will also need one alchemy, which is the toughest defense that you can get. And, well, they're just super good. Oh, I need these champions. Oh, yes. But, if you take them out, then you don't need to worry about that. But that's not easy at all. Oh, they actually do also have a landmark. Northhead, Shipbuilder's Quay. Constant upkeep of all ships is 85%. Any ships docked here gain +2 heal. Effects are negated if Northhead is currently occupied. So you could actually, so the enemy can't use this. They actually have to take it to actually get that advantage. Speaking of which, we have 2 totems. I forgot to tell you about that. Okay, so there's a unique, call it effect or rule. The thing is that we are a part of this northern wildling, so to speak. Not race or culture. We kind of splintered off from Vasoi. Vasoi is the Mongol hordes, and we are the Viking hordes. But it's 2 flavors of hordes. And these hordes have a shared religion, and we worship these totems. Gutmar has the Totem of the Hawk. If either Jutland or Vasoi owns all 4 totems, Wolf, Bear, Stag, and Hawk, that ruler calls the horde once per game. So if I manage to take his totems, which are... we also have, by the way, we have the Stag. If you can take the Totem of the Bear in Zagar, and Totem of the Wolf in Bresek, we can call the horde. Like I said, we are of the same sort of culture. We are both 2 types of hordes. And if we get all 4 of the totems, we'll be able to unite the horde and call upon it. And that will give us, I believe, a massive fuck-off army. And taking that will let us just destroy the south. And that may become an objective in the future. But right now, the objective to win the game is to control 3 harbor provinces. And this is one of them. We actually have 2, but the game says control 3 provinces. I don't believe that's correct. I believe it means conquer 3 provinces, harbor provinces, and there are 3 harbor provinces here. 1, 2, and 3. Colin has also, since we're talking about these things, Colin also has a what do you call him? Landmark. That's right. They have the Donbass. Negate negative spells and armies are dispelled upon entering Dryback. Only affects the entering army Donbass. Sorry. Only affects the entering. Sorry, like I said, early access. There's a lot of typos and grammar mistakes. Only affects the army entering Donbass if the ruler owns Dryback. So whoever owns this can get rid of the spells. And Mermont has nothing because they are a nation of scumbags and wannabes. So fuck them. I don't care. And I need to end the turn, but I'm scared to. I'm actually very scared to because, oh, they're gonna attack in full force. I just know it. Oh, I need these guys to attack. I need these guys to actually push back. I need them to make these guys believe that they're more dangerous than I am. You can do it now. End turn. Oh, this is going to be the last turn as well. Oh, actually, you know what? It's 15 minutes, 53 seconds. These episodes only go for an hour, but they happen every night at 8 p.m. except on Fridays. There's no 8 p.m. stream on Fridays. because then I'm raiding in World of Warcraft, and I'm a fucking nerd. So, if you're interested in this, if this is super exciting and thrilling or cool, check it out tomorrow, 8 p.m. UTC. So, it starts an hour ago, goes for an hour. And, speaking of which, I have a schedule that goes throughout the week, from Monday to Friday. And thus, I do a daily game at 1 p.m. UTC for an hour. Today's daily game was Project Nimbus, a mecha anime sort of action shooter space thing. It's pretty cool. But tomorrow we're doing Rising World, a sort of Minecraft-y clone kind of thing in early access, and it's primarily just for digging around and building stuff right now, but it's going to become sort of a survival kind of thing. And we were getting a chance to look at that in early access. And then on Friday, however, Friday is something that's going to be very exciting. Blue Estate the Game, an on-rail shooter based on the comic books. I'm very excited about checking that out. And then, as always, at 4 p.m. UTC, we are doing Pillars of Eternity for 2 hours. 2 hours straight. It's my longest stream. Very exciting. Very fun. And right now we're having great fun. You know, I don't actually want to accidentally spoil the game for anybody, so I'm not going to actually mention it. The game is still very new, so I'm going to avoid talking about it. But we are about 36, 38 hours in, something like that. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and save the game. Save the game. Butts 2000. Because I already had a game called Butts, I guess. And, yeah, I hope you guys join me tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Remember to follow me on Twitch and Twitter, TimeTurtleSA, for updates. I also have a Steam group called Time Turtle Streams, and I'm going to join for updates there. And, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you later. Cheers.